Hey, I want to talk to you about you putting your family in front of me.
How do you think I do that?
Well, I told you, I feel like you just do it. Like, I don't know, they're more important. What they think is more important than what I think. I mean, like, with this whole thing with Anna's staying here, it, you were like, well, I can't tell her no. While I was like, how come it's so easy to tell me yes, she's staying here, even though you don't want her to? But it's really difficult to tell her you can't stay here for 3 months.
Well, I wasn't sure that she was going to stay here for 3 months,
Well,
but
regardless, why is it okay to tell me, well, I know you don't want her to, but it's going to happen anyway, but it's not okay to tell her no?
I don't know. Okay, I just think it's an uncomfortable situation because I'm always trying to ride the fence on everything.
Well,
Okay,
instead of riding the fence, maybe you need to pick a side.
no, it just needs to be. It's just a different situation, I guess.
It's
Okay,
not different. It's just, if you're going to marry me, then I feel like I should be your family, you know? Not that I want you to ditch your parents or anything. I just think,
what?
and not that you always have to agree with me on everything. I'm sure there are going to be times when maybe I get into an argument with your mother and you take her side. That's fine, but I think my needs should come before their needs.
No, I agree,
And I don't think anyone in your family seems to realize that that should be the case. And I mean, it was fine when you were living with Steve for your mom to call the night before and say, I'm coming over to stay with you, but it's not fine for her to do that with us. And it's not fine for Anna to assume that she could stay here because it's not just you, Mr. I'll go along with everything, but it's me too. And it's not fair to put me in that position. And I mean, you're sitting here saying that it's an awkward situation to tell Anna no. Well, whoever said it's okay to invite yourself to someone's house for 3 months?
Okay, I think it's a slow process that everyone has to get used to. I mean, you seem to have adjusted much more quickly to the whole we're a family thing. And maybe I haven't because, I'm coming to that conclusion, okay? I know that it's part of getting married, but, maybe my family and your family hasn't come to that conclusion yet. And maybe I'm just saying maybe once we actually get married that kind of thing just happens, when we're not, when we got our own place.
We have our own place.
I know that, but I mean when you know and we, when we have already been married and everything, then they come to the conclusion, well, they're a family as opposed to it's just us living together while we're dating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
And it's just like, it's a slow process that I think you just jumped into. And I think there's, even on your side, on your family side, on your dad, and on that, there's that side too, okay? They have to come to a complete, they're a family now, and she's not as close to us as she used to be, okay? There's that aspect of it too. I mean, I don't know, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I think that you just came to this conclusion that we were a family quicker than everyone else. I mean, it's like.
Oh, well, but regardless, even if we were a family, I mean, we are to my way of thinking.
Right, no.
But even if your family doesn't, the fact that your family doesn't realize that I can care less, it's you. You realize, and you ought to be the one to point it out to them, or if you don't point it out to them, to at least when things come up, to take that stand because you don't.